Hi everyone, it's Nat here from Nat's Pretty Prints. Just thought I'd do a quick video for you. For those of you that don't know, Nat's Pretty Prints was launched around 2 years ago, and we actually decided to stop doing our printed fabrics from January this year due to issues with our printer and problems sourcing decent quality canvas. We always strive to provide you the best possible fabrics on the market. And if we can't do that, we won't do that. So we are back now, bigger and better than ever, with a huge range of designs. We've got all our previous designs as well as thousands of new ones. And I just thought I'd show you what's so special about our canvas and just explain, you know, some of the qualities that we've got. So the printed canvas that we use, we have searched high and low to source. And we actually cut this ourselves. I say we, I do. So just to show you here the quality of the print. Where is the camera? So as you can see here, you've got very light and very dark on one bow loop. Okay, so you can see here the white is white and the royal blue here is incredibly dark. So with our fabric, not only does it print incredibly well and very detailed, as you can see all the little bits on this, it's also fully waterproof. So I'm just going to pop this in here now, okay, and we will come back to that later. So obviously with a very dark coloured ink and a very light colour, you'd expect them to bleed. So we'll leave that in there and I'll check back on that at the end of the video. So the questions we get asked a lot about our fabrics is, how thick is it? What's the thickness? Now with fabric, it's different to paper. With paper, your GSMs and things like that refer to how thick the paper is. Now with paper, the thicker it gets, the stiffer it is. It's not the same with fabric. You can imagine that you can get a very thick fabric, doesn't mean it's going to be stiff. So our fabric, as you can see, holds its shape incredibly well. So this is a 4-inch bow loop. This is a 2.5-inch bow loop, and as you can see, they still hold up really well. Now with these, of course, if you do fold them, you sit on them, they get squashed in the post, they will flatten over time. All you need to do is put your finger in, like this, and just lift them back up again. Okay. We do always offer felt backing as well with all of our fabrics, but we find that it's not needed. Okay. Also with our fabrics, they are incredibly low fray. Now, we don't advertise them as being completely non-fray because it is a fabric, but what we find is the quality of the coating that we use that's on the fabrics actually holds the fibres together. So I'll show you the back of the fabric for those of you that don't know. So this is a canvas fabric. You can see it's all woven. Excuse my nails. So it's a woven fabric. Okay, and on the other side is a special coating. So this coating is what allows you to print on it. So what I'm going to do here is just show you the great thing about our canvas. Because it is very low fray, it means you can cut out very intricate details. So if you have a little scrap of fabric left with a design on, you don't need to throw it away. You can cut out your tiny little picture and glue it onto another bow. You'll also find with these that because the canvas is waterproof and that front coating is waterproof, you can use standard glue, and as long as you don't go crazy with it because it will seep out the sides, but you can actually use normal glue to glue these onto whatever you like, and the glue won't show through. So I've just cut out that tiny little picture. Okay, as you can see, it's holding pretty well. Okay, so I'm just going to give that a pull. So you can see there I'm quite clearly pulling tight on that, and it's still not fraying. Okay. So for those of you that do want to glue this on, so you could glue this picture then onto some glitter. The best glue that we've found for doing this with is Yoo-Hoo. Okay, comes in the yellow tubes. And This we buy from Poundland, but I found this is amazing. So you can actually glue these little pictures onto anything you like. You can glue them onto your school book bags, you can glue them onto shoes if you want to. Anything and everything, as well as gluing them onto the glitter. So don't waste your little pictures, they come in really useful. Okay, the other thing we can do with our fabrics is, I'm just going to show you on just a scrap I've got here. So with our fabrics, you can also draw on them using normal felt tip pens. These are my personal favourite. I think these are great value for popping in, you know, when you want to make little colouring kits. So these are from Wilkinson's. You get 100 felt tip pens, I think they're £3. But the great thing is each set actually has 4 of each colour in. So there's 25 colours in total, 4 of each. So they're great for splitting. I'm just going to show you with a few. Okay, so I'm just going to take the pen. I'm just going to draw on some of these. So these pens, they're not waterproof. They're not fabric pens. They're just bog standard felt tip pens. So we've got a bright pink there. Let's do some black. So like I said, not waterproof. Any way, shape or form. Just bog standard pens. So, just a bit blue to make sure it's dry. Okay, so you can see the inks there where I've just drawn. As you can see, they come out nice and clear. Nice and bright, they hold the colour. Okay, so, I'm just going to check to make sure that's dry. So the way that this fabric works is none of the inks that are used on these fabrics are actually waterproof. It's simply the coating itself that produces the waterproof layer. So when you put ink onto those, it actually fixes in to the coating, creating that waterproof layer. So I'm going to pop that one now into the water. We'll check back on that shortly. Okay, so that's ink's not even had time to set yet. And then we're going to go back to our school bow. Take it out of the water. As you can see, soaking wet. And the colour is still perfect. So you can still see all the details. The dark has not gone into the light. Again, I can pull this fabric and still no fraying. Okay, so you can see there how tight I'm pulling this. And although it's stretched the fabric slightly, it is starting to fray just on the edge there. In general, no issues. Okay, if I show you here, these are the ones we've just coloured in. So what you will find is, because the ink's not had time to set, it may bleed slightly. So the black has just a tiny little bit, that's just where it hadn't fully dried yet. But as you can see, you can colour in your bows and they stay waterproof. So I hope that's been useful for you. And if anyone is interested, you know, pop over to Nat's Pretty Prints, give me a shout. If there's something you want designed for you, let me know. If you'd like a free sample, give me a shout, we can sort that out for you as well. All we do ask is for you to cover postage, a maximum of £1. If you're ordering something else, we will send you out a free sample if you do want one with your orders. You can also get your free samples through Sparkle Supplies, which is www.sparklesupplies.co.uk. I do own both businesses. What we'd previously done was try to get some of the printed fabrics into Sparkle Supplies, but we've just found that it seems such a shame to kind of cut Nat's Pretty Prints off completely, because that is kind of who I am and what I am. So we're bringing it back. I hope you're all as excited as I am. Check out some of the new designs we've got in the albums. Let me know if there's anything that you want to see. Thanks very much. Bye.